Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Intrusion by Reece Hirsch, performed by David Vries. One. The phone woke Chris Bruen at 3 a.m. from an unsettled sleep. The floor-to-ceiling windows of his loft apartment looked out on the Bay Bridge, which was now illuminated by thousands of glimmering LED lights. The light sculpture, as it was called, was a public art project that cast a series of random repeating patterns across the bridge's spires. He had promised himself to buy curtains to cover the upper portion of the windows, because the shape-shifting images, which could be read as electric clouds, schooling fish, and raindrops, had begun to infect his dreams. Chris grabbed the phone off the nightstand. "What?" he said dully, his voice cracking. "Bruen? Who's this?" "It's Des Teal." No response. "From Zapper," Teal added, clearly uncertain whether Chris was awake yet. Desmond Teal was the executive vice president of Zapper, the world's most popular internet search engine, and one of Chris's biggest clients. "Des." Chris said it slowly, like he was working out a problem. "What's up? You know it's 3 a.m. here." The sheets undulated as Zoey Doucet, his sometimes maybe girlfriend, rolled over, trying to cling to sleep. "We've been hacked," Teal said. "How bad?" "Bad enough that I'm calling you at 3 in the morning, and that's all I'm going to say over an open line." "I can be at your offices first thing in the morning." "No, he wants you here tonight. He wants you here now." He was Paul Saperstein, Zapper's 28-year-old CEO, and as a result of a recent IPO, a newly minted billionaire. Chris drew a deep breath and gave up any hopes of finishing his night's sleep, troubled as it had been. Chris was a privacy and security law specialist who helped his clients combat hackers and cyber criminals, and this was not the first time he'd been woken up in the middle of the night to respond to a hack. "Okay, I'll be there." "Thank you. This is Circle the Wagons time. See you soon." Teal hung up the phone, no doubt moving on to spoil someone else's slumbers. If the team at Zapper was circling the wagons, Chris wondered who the Indians were, but he already had a pretty good guess. Chris rolled out of bed and began dressing. After slipping into black pants and a gray wool pullover, he stretched his long arms and ran his hands through.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?